Hey Mo, Paige here. Just checking in to say, hey, I was asked to give my story, so here goes. I graduated nursing school in 2008. Nursing school was a breeze for me. I really didn't understand why a lot of my classmates were struggling throughout clinicals and content and some of the classes. Like I said, I sailed through it. So next step was boards after graduation, and I thought this is going to be so easy. I'm going to pass with 75 questions, and I'm going to get my license, and I'm just going to sail through it from here on out, because why not? Nursing school was easy. That's not exactly what happened. I failed boards, and at that time, the max amount of questions was 265, and I got all 265, and I failed. I failed hard. I lost my job over it. Everybody found out. I was mortified because everybody was finding out, and I couldn't understand why I didn't pass. So I started a new job. They told me to take another review, so I did another review. And 3 months later, which was October of 2008, I took it again. And I thought, okay, surely this time it's going to be my time. I'm going to pass. No, I got 203 questions and again failed. So I worked at a job as a medical assistant for about 14 years. Loved the job. I worked in pediatrics and met a lot of cool people. Loved the patients. Loved watching kiddos grow up. Loved what I did. Things change, and so do people. So I got a job opportunity at another office. It was a family practice office and gave me more time to get to be a mom. And so I thought, you know what, I'm scared, but I'm going to do it. And I told them at the interview, look, hey, I have my RN degree, but I'm not licensed. I understand if this is not what you're looking for. I get it. But just wanted to be completely transparent with you guys so that you know ahead of time what's going on. And they were like, no, hey, if you decide you want to take your boards again, we'll pay for it when you pass. And I just thought, wow, you guys don't even know me, and yet you're willing to take a chance on me. So, okay, sure. Yeah, I'll do it. So I accepted the job, worked there about 6 months, and decided to take a review, and saw Mo's ad come across on Instagram, which totally was fate. I never get on Instagram ever. And of all the videos to see and advertisements, it was his. And immediately it caught my eye because it was talking about if you failed your NCLEX. And I thought, okay, yeah, that's me. The first time I was a little skeptical and saw where he was advertising like the 5-day class for free. So I thought, sure, okay, it's free. What's it going to hurt? And not even going to lie. He won me over on day one, but I decided to go ahead and finish out the rest of the class just to kind of see where it took me. And the way that he broke down the questions and his energy and the way he explained content, I've never been taught like that before. So here I was 15 years later studying for a review, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and bite the bullet. I'm going to do the virtual class, and I decided to do it. So I signed up for boards in March, and I studied on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I got up at 3 a.m., and I studied until 5:30 when I got my oldest daughter up and in the shower to get her ready for school. And then on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, I would stay up 2 hours after my girls went to bed. And a lot of times I stayed up till 1 a.m. studying, and would still get up at 3 the next morning to study again. And then on the weekends, I studied 2 to 4 hours every weekend on each day. And it sucked. Not even gonna lie, it totally sucked. I felt like a robot. I worked. I spent my lunch breaks at work studying, watching classes. On the way to work, I listened to the episodes. And then at home, like once my kids went to bed, I listened to it through headphones. If they were at soccer practice or games, like I'll listen to episodes through headphones then too, and yelling for my kid at the same time. But trying to find a balance, it was hard. I think I studied harder for this than I ever did during nursing school then, or even boards twice prior. But it paid off royally, because on March 23rd is when I took boards, and I found out on March 24th of 2023 that I passed and my license was active. And honestly, I'm still in shock about it, but I'm so grateful. So Mo, thank you so much for doing this class, because literally you saved me, you changed my life, and you gave me something I never had before, which was confidence in myself. And I broke your rule a little, so don't be too mad at me about that. I did study the day before my review just because I had to travel 2 hours to get there. My husband drove, so while he was driving, I listened to content. I went over my flashcards I'd made for meds and all the things. The day of, I didn't review anything, and I got a protein bar, like you said, 13 grams, definitely 13 grams. I did drink juice. Apple juice is my jam. And on the first break, I did exactly what you said. I went in the bathroom. I talked to myself. I even called myself Stephanie. Hey, I'm not mad about it. It worked. But we kind of joke now because whenever we're having a bad day at work, we cheer each other on and say, all right, Stephanie, you got this. You're still in the game. But like I said, it was worth every bit of it. All the blood, sweat, and tears paid off, and I'm eternally grateful. So if you have doubts, hit me up. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I will totally tell you it's worth it. And I have referred most class to several people that have asked me about my story. And I didn't share my story to be a pat on the back and, hey, good job. It was to help inspire somebody else. So if you're like me and you failed boards before, you can do this. But you just got to put all your effort into it. It's worth it. It'll change your life. So thanks, Mo. I owe you one.